Okay, this is gonna be the first episode of technically a series going over what should you do in your games. And let's go over complications and advantages. So what are complications and advantages within the TTRPG sphere? Well, complications and advantages are technically two different things taken from two different systems, but practically meaning the same thing. What it means is a and to your roll. So let's say you roll good, you go and if you roll a complication, something bad happens. And if you roll advantage, something good happens. The notable systems that uses this kind of mindset is Force and Destiny, Warhammer, Wrath and Glory, and Marvel's TTRPG. Those are the ones I play, and that's what I know them for, where they had an and something good happen or and something bad happens. Why should you incorporate this in your game? Well, the key thing is because it adds for more story elements. Let me give you an example, right? Let's say theoretically, let's call this person Meep. I may accidentally mispronounce the EP in the name, but let's say Meep. And let's say Meep works at Waco Bell. Let's say he works at Waco Bell. Now, let's say Meep went into Waco Bell today to do his job, and he did his job flawlessly, and even made some customers' day with his friendly attitude. And then, but because he rolled an and bad roll with his fellowship roll, so he rolled good, but he got an and bad, so he had a complication. Let's say his boss then texts him to get his headphone out the air. That would be a complication. That in the opposite, if, you know, let's say he got a raise or something and he got advantage. Yeah, so there we go. That's an and moment. These add for just added story elements that you can add within your session, right? Some games have them automatically integrated, like we said, Force and Destiny, Marvel, Wrath and Glory. And then other games like D&D 5e or D&D 1, I'm pretty sure now it's called, you have to kind of make those situations up. Now, how do you make a situation like that up? Well, when a person rolls badly, you can either have them roll a second dice, or you can just say, what you did do did go the way you want, but not how you wanted it. Like, it did do the end result, but not how you wanted it to be done, if that makes sense. Let me give you another example, right? Let's say guy goes up to his girlfriend, right? Guy goes up to his girlfriend to get a Netflix password. Let's say he rolls really good on the charisma, but it was still below the DC just by a little bit. So he gets the Netflix password, but it turns out the Netflix password's actually their anniversary date. So now she knows that he doesn't know their anniversary date. So sucks to suck. You did get what you want, but you didn't get it the way you wanted it. So that's how you would incorporate that in a D20 system or a system that doesn't have it integrated. I guess anything else I should add with this, complications could also be added within combat to signify you actually running out of ammo, you dropping a weapon misfiring, you know, stuff like that. In those categories, I used a lot of gun examples, but you can probably think of some for the sword, like your blade breaks, your blade chips, or loses durability. And they could also be used in a good way, right? Because advantages can also be used to, you know, boost yourself, right? So you can say you accidentally kicked the opponent, or you stepped on the opponent's foot, or you did an extra action that led to you getting advantage next round. So that's how it could be used in combat. Now, should it be used? Now, in this thing, should it be used in your game? I think absolutely hell yes. I think it should be used 100%. And I think it only makes it only enhances the storytelling devices that you have at your fingertips. Because although a roll is supposed to signify whether you do something good or you do something bad, or not like morals of it, but if you did something like to hit a certain goal, this could be an added bonus on top of that, or it could be an added negative, because life doesn't always go the way you want. And I think D&D should pseudo replicate that, or TTRPGs should pseudo replicate that. So this is what should you do? This is my attempt to bring more of my YouTube content here on TikTok, because I have like a lot of wish-wash content, so I'm giving you all my YouTube style. But yeah, thank you for listening.